Welcome, my name is Kris Wollan and I'm the principal of Lincoln Elementary. We have approximately 411 students, K through 6, and a variety of learning opportunities for our children. Today we're going to be taking you to a couple classrooms and explaining some of the events that we have for families and extended learning for their children. One of those special opportunities that we've provided is going to Continental Place to share with families about ways they can help their children learn. Our children were able to demonstrate what a standard-based grade would look like compared to what they've seen in the past. And then we also had two of our adults do a mock conference in Spanish and in English to help them understand what some of the questions that may come up for them about their child's progress. The purposes for our English Family Learning Nights are an opportunity for our staff and our students to work closely with families and for us to go into the community so they are seeing us and knowing our interest and level of commitment to children. So it's been a wonderful opportunity. We're trying to develop further partnerships with families and community members to bring our English and Spanish-speaking community together. And it's just delightful to have parents come in and working side by side with teachers and children. The arts program at Lincoln Elementary started several years ago and has developed into a production team called I Can Fly Productions. It has evolved into some fantastic productions where students and staff have worked together to put on performances that are shown to not only our school community but the Mount Vernon community and other school children as well. Every child has an opportunity to learn. And so some students know that they would love to perform on stage while others feel like they really have a gift and would like to learn more about the tech part of it or the advertising part. And so they have the opportunity to help with the costumes, build the sets, and select the teams that they would like to work on. The consensus board strategy was designed and introduced to our staff to help children that have English language learning difficulties. We also know that it is an excellent approach for all children so that they are able to work in a collaborative team and share ideas and develop that oral communication so that they can come to an agreement about a particular topic and work together for consensus to put their ideas on that central circle so that everyone knows that they have contributed to the concept or the question that they're trying to answer.
What I like about it is that the students have time to do their own work in their own quadrant, but then they have a chance to share in their group. And they're going to have to check each other's answers, but also check how they did the work.
It helps me understand everything because other people might understand it differently than you do.
Together the students will look at each other's work and have a debate. You can defend your answers or you can say, oh wow, I really like the way you did that.
What I like about using the consensus board is that you could write down your details and then you could tell your details to like your partner in your group and then you guys could make up a main idea.
One thing I noticed when I did it in math the first time is because all the kids had the quiet time, 5 or 10 minutes to work, I got to go around as they worked and check on what each of the kids was doing. I felt like it gave me some extra time to kind of sidle up to them and ask them a question like, oh, I see you've got that. Can you explain how you got that? And then, oh, whoops, I made a mistake. Oh, that's okay, you can fix it, you've got time. So I like that about it.
Sentence pattern charts are very motivating for the students. They enjoy the activity and they are learning, but it's in a very fun way for the students.
I like sentence patterning chart because we get to play a game where we get words and then we put them in sentences, and like we did on the board.
They think about words that are the noun and then talk about the adjectives and the verbs that would go with that noun and a prepositional phrase. So it makes it fun for them and exciting, and they enjoy seeing their words up on the sentence patterning chart.
I like making words because we pick a word and then we put it together and then we chant it.
FBI teams, police, FBI SWAT teams, rescue in an airport.
I see that it not only helps them to say the sentences correctly, to use a subject and a verb, and to make it interesting with adjectives and remembering the prepositional phrase where it's happening, but also I see it in their writing, so they can use those patterns in writing as well.
On behalf of our students and staff and families, we just really appreciate being able to share this opportunity with you and thank everyone for the commitment that they've made to the students and staff at Lincoln Elementary.